What's up, everybody? It's your boy Les. Bears win. Bears win. Bear down. Bears win. Let's talk about it. As you can see, Bears win 30-12. Win number 2 is in the bag. I got one question to start things off. Who is this dude? Who is this dude? Tyson Beijing. Beijing? A Beijing? Tyson Beijing? Beijing? Tyson Beijing. Who is this brother? And is Justin Fields in trouble? Let's talk about it. Let's see who Tyson Beijing is. Tyson Beijing from Mattisburg, West Virginia, or Martinsburg, West Virginia. His father was a professional arm wrestling champion. Let's see, 6'3", 213 pounds. Went to Martinsburg's West Virginia High School. Went to a Division II college between the years of 2018 and 2022. Shepherd is the name of the college. Never heard of Shepherd in my whole life. I know there's a Shepherd High School outside of Robbins, Illinois, which a lot of my family went to. So I know about Shepherd High School, but I've never heard of Shepherd College. Graduated in 2023 or 2022, I should say. Undrafted 2023. But the Chicago Bears picked him up as a quarterback, the quarterback to come off the bench. He beat out some other kid, Parker, I think his name was. And now we see why. Let's look at some of his previous stats. He won the Harlan Hill Trophy in 2021. Second first team DLL All-America 2021 to 2022. Second PSAC East Offensive Player of the Year in 2021 through 2022. Second first team All PSAC East 2021 and 2022. Second team All PSAC East 20 in 2019. First team All MEC in 2018. In week 6, passing attempts was 14. Passing completion was 10. Completed percentage is 71%. TD interception ratio 0-1. He had one interception last week. We remember that. Had not 83 years, but 83 yards passing. Passing rating was 58.5. Rushing yards 4. Rushing touchdowns. Not none. Not any. This guy is the truth. This guy is the truth. This guy is definitely the truth. Oh, there he is. There he is in the house. It's Terry with the bear. That's right. We got the bear chain because we won today.
That's right. That's right. Let me tell you, hey, I didn't think I was ever gonna get to wear this year. You know, I'm still a little, a little iffy about it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you feel me? Hey, what's going on, Les? How you doing?
Doing good, bro. Doing good.
Yeah, my laptop went completely down. I don't know what's going on. It won't even turn on. I got the charger on and everything. So that was my delay. I'm not able to pull up any stats or anything right now. So I'm going to have to rely on you for that.
No problem.
Hey, but I'm in the bear cave. I'm having a good time with this victory. And it was a very good victory, man.
It was a very good victory.
Yeah,
very good victory.
Vegas, they're not the best team. I'll take the win.
Yeah. I mean, they're a 500 team. It's 3-3. They're 3-4 today. But we beat a 500 team. So we can't say they they not too bad. They're just a 500 team. That was an excellent win. The defense was on point, man. It was on
Very on
point.
point. They get an A today. They were on point.
Yeah.
Getting lots of turnovers. They were sacking QB. They were all over the ball. I
Yes,
mean, I
sir.
have to give it to them. They played great, and so
Yeah,
I take nothing away from the defense today.
I agree, man. Matt looks like he's got turned the defense around. I guess it was a blessing that the defensive coordinator resigned
Yes.
because Matt went back to his Indianapolis days and got the defense balling, man. They are straight balling. Um, we had two interceptions by Johnson on today.
hmm
Um, the only setbacks I see was the penalties when they were moving down the field so good. That brother on the offensive line, I think he got two penalties today, and I think we just got that one penalty on the pass interference.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's not too bad, but there was some major yards, especially when we were moving down the yard. I mean, we still got a field goal out of it, that 53-yarder. But I think that should have been another six. It'd have been a nice six. But I was just talking about Tyson, man. Tyson Beijing, man. What are your thoughts about this dude, man?
I'm not gonna lie, Beijing, he's cool and calm in the pocket. Throwing the ball, he's airing it out. So it's just like I'm iffy on what side I want to go to for
Right.
his success. Is it the coaching letting him, air it out more? Because as I noticed, even though our running game was very good today,
Ooh,
we
yeah.
wasn't doing as much as we did, when Justin Fields was on the field. So it's
Right.
just like, did he decide to switch it up and now it's just looking good for Beijing, or is it possibly, when Justin Fields gets to air the ball out, he's just holding back. So I'm kind of like, wrestling with this. But Beijing is
Yeah.
looking really good. I cannot lie about that.
Man, he
He's
looking
even
really
running that
good.
ball. Like he's running the ball, but
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
like I'm compelled to believe that coaching kind of switched up for him as well. Like I believe that the
Yeah.
coach is kind of giving him a little more freedom and leeway. So
Yeah.
I mean I'm not gonna sit here and say that he's our starter. I'm not gonna say that, but I'm very impressed with his gameplay. I'm not gonna take nothing from him. He's throwing that ball right on point. He's not scared to throw either. He's so calm. He's not looking
Man,
like
he's
he's
smooth, man.
throwing that ball like he's been out there before.
Yeah, he's really smooth. He's really smooth. I'm gonna be the Beijing advocate on this.
hmm
Justin Fields, you done.
Oh no! Oh no!
Justin Fields, you done, bro. I'm sorry, you done, bro.
It's too early, man. See, and the reason why I say it's too early, even though Vegas is a 500 team, it's still they're nobody you have to really fear, especially
That's
with
true.
Garoppolo being out. Like if this was
Yeah.
against Detroit, if this was against
Ooh.
Baltimore, if this was against like Buffalo, some team that's up there that's making like some noise. I'll
Yeah.
say, what, you got a point. A team that has like a great, defense, even if it was against
Yeah.
the Jets, because the Jets defense they terrorize some people. Like, believe it or not, I mean, offensively they're not, but that Jets defense is no joke. And
Yeah,
so
man.
if it was against somebody like that, yeah, but Vegas, it's just like,
Yeah.
I'm not ready to pull that plug just yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just yet. This brings me back to when we had Rex Grossman and then he was doing so terrible, and
Yeah.
then we put Brian
Yeah.
Greasy, and everybody's like, "Oh, put Greasy in," and
Put Greasy
Greasy
in.
has
Yeah,
a
that's
couple
true.
good games, and
That's
then
true.
Greasy just bombed. So now we're putting back.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not ready to pull that plug just yet.
Yeah.
But I see where you're coming from. I'll say
Yeah.
that.
I like you alluded to, he's smooth, man. Nothing rattles him. He's second round quarterback, dude.
Yeah.
Second round. And he gets out there and nothing rattles him. And that's what I'm impressed with, and the quickness of his release when he throws the ball. And he's finding receivers, man. He's finding his receivers, he's finding DJ, he's finding all the receivers, and it just looks the team looks more calm around him.
And
Uh,
they're very welcoming to him too, with the high
yeah,
fiving and all that. Like he's
yeah,
been there for a while. Yeah, I
exactly.
agree.
Exactly. Um, Dante Moore. Who is this brother? I didn't even know he was on the squad.
You know what? It's a couple people I've been surprised about today. Dante Moore and then look at Mercedes
Man,
Lewis. Did you see Mercedes Lewis out
yeah,
there?
yeah. Well, who are these people, man? They
39 years old, Mercedes Lewis out here balling, man, still catching the
man
passes and making big plays. Dante Moore,
crazy.
man, where have we been? Where have these people been in game one and game two?
Exactly,
Where
man.
were they at against Denver?
I mean, man, the depth chart is pretty decent, but they should be starters. They
Yeah,
should be
yeah.
starters,
Who
man.
they got? Was it Foreman? I think his last name is the guy that was
Yeah, Dante Foreman. This
yeah,
man, this brother's out of Texas. One
from
year he
Texas.
had 2,012 yards. Two
Yeah,
games he rushed over 200. He's got some stats out there, man.
he can move that ball through the trenches, and I was very impressed. And he's pretty quick, in my opinion. Like I like
Yeah,
his speed, and so I think he's Foreman is definitely a keeper in my book. Going forward, like I was very impressed with him. And then when he I think he landed on his tailbone or his hip or
yeah,
something like that, and
yeah. That was rough.
I'm like, oh, here we go.
Yep,
Maybe we found somebody good, and they go
yep,
getting hurt.
yeah. He came
But I
back
was
in
impressed
though. He
with his
toughed
running
it
game.
out. He
Yeah,
toughed it out.
he did. He did. But yeah, I we got some little sleepers, man. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm excited about it. Even though it gets big, I'm still excited about what I
Yeah,
saw. So hopefully going forward, we can capitalize on and just keep that mojo going. Like it's about time.
yeah,
Like I mean, the fans, we out there in Soldier Field, they were ecstatic. It's just like, hey, this is what we expected against Green Bay in Game 1. This is what
exactly,
we
man.
expected against Tampa. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
This is what we thought we had against Denver until that just blew over. So it's like this is what we've been wanting to see coming from that big off season, change around that we've been having. Like that's what we've been waiting for. And
Right.
so
I agree.
hopefully I'm just hoping this is a catalyst for Bear success. And that whole tanking thing that I thought we were going for, man. I mean, hey, we got it's some pretty good drafts, players coming out the draft this year, but it's just like I don't want to do that.
Man,
I want to
I
take a
don't want to
shot,
do that either.
man.
But where did we go from here? Somebody wrote to us and said, "Don't give up on them." Yeah,
I agree. I agree. Like we can't give up. Like there's that thing as a Bears fan where it's just like when you know, you know.
yeah,
But I mean, we're still at the point of the season to where we can turn around and say at least make the wild card. I mean,
yeah,
it's still not too late. So that's why I'm saying I'm not giving up on them just yet. I'm hoping like today shows that hey, we kind of figured something out. You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
so that's what I'm hoping we figured something out, and that this could be something that we can, navigate through and win some of those games. A lot of like we looked at the schedule, we were like, hey, we might could beat the Saints, but other than that, it didn't really look too
Ooh,
good going forth. So now it's just like,
right.
okay, maybe we can beat Minnesota next go around. Maybe we can after Detroit just got clobbered. Maybe we can
Oh snap!
sneak on
Really?
Detroit. Yeah,
Oh man.
Detroit got beat down in Baltimore, so it's just like maybe we can like win
Ooh,
something. Maybe we can beat Green Bay on that next go round.
man. I
So
hope so.
yeah, so it's this is what I'm talking about. Let's put some pieces together so where we can at least work to get to that wild card spot and make the playoffs, and that way we can figure out what other missing pieces are we missing? Do we keep Justin Fields? Do we use him as trade bait? Do we
We.
I definitely all agree we're gonna still fire our coach, and I don't care what we
You think
do.
so? You think he gone?
Yeah, I'm done. I've seen enough.
Man, I know Luke is gone. Luke Gessie is gone.
Yeah. I'm done. I've
Yeah,
seen enough, but now it's comes to the point where it's like, okay, hey, Justin, do we use you for trade bait because you may be another fit for another team, Atlanta
might
possibly,
be.
the Saints. So who possibly. I don't want to see him to go personally. I like
I
Justin.
don't either.
I want to see
Yeah,
coming from, and not to get the political thing, but just coming to see a black quarterback in Chicago
yeah,
really does something great. So I want to see him succeed. I don't want him to see like a
yeah.
one and done.
I agree.
So I
I
want to see
agree.
him there, but that's where we're at. Like, hey, it's in the conversation.
Right. What do you guys think out there looking at us on today? This is Table Talk Sports, round table of sports talk. I'm Les. Of course, that's Tari. my guy in crime in
Yes,
sports.
he keeping the party going in the
Keeping the
bear
party
cave.
going. Keeping the party going. Let me hear your thoughts out there. Is Justin Fields going to be around for a while, or is he going to be trade bait and Beijing moves up to the starter position? Is there somebody out there better? What's going on with Justin Fields? Is it a mindset thing? Because we know the man is super talented, has a rocket for an arm, runs a 4.3 in the four. But what's going on with Justin Fields? We got to find out. And I guess we will find out. They're paying him a big contract. So we know because of that, Beijing won't start when he's healed up again. They're going to put Justin right back out there. But at least we still got a great backup quarterback. Or, as you alluded to, is it just a mirage? Is it just something that looks good right now, but when we go up against a really good defensive team, will he be shooken by that? Your thoughts below, right here on Table Talk Sports. Let us know your comments and what you feel about today's number 2 win. So
Oh Lord, you know,
we got 2 whole
you the
wins.
DJ at the party that has everything going, the songs and all that just mixed it. And then you throw one song in there that just totally ruins the floor, man. That just ruined the floor.
Woo,
We got people walking off,
man.
going back to the juice table, going back to the finger food. You got somebody out here still out here trying to keep it going. But
Man.
man,
Yeah, I am that DJ. I'm like
the
two,
number two,
two,
you telling
two.
me we not 4-4? You telling me we not 5-6? That's what you telling me?
Man. And you talking about wild card, man. What
Hey,
kind of
hey,
card we gonna get this year? If we get to the
hey.
wild card, bro, I'm gonna have to send you an Amazon coupon or something.
Yeah, yeah,
A
I
gift
take it,
card.
man.
If
I
we
would
make the
take it.
wild card, I'm sending you a gift card.
I would take it. Hey, I can't give it. It's not too late. Our record ain't that bad to where we can't make the wild card.
Man.
We've seen it happen. We've seen teams make it with more losses than wins and still make the wild card. I think Seattle did it in the beast mode days one year. So
That's
I mean,
true.
it's still possible. But hey, the way our division's going, I don't that we need to have more wins and losses.
Yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Um, do you think this is reminiscent of when Philly? I can't remember the quarterback's name, but somebody went down and the one quarterback came in and won the doggone Super Bowl. Took him to the Super Bowl. Can't remember.
Come on. Oh, my boy Nick Foles. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Nick Foles when he
Carson
came
Wentz
in. Do
went
you?
down, and Nick Foles. Man, hey, let me tell you. See,
Yeah.
Nick Foles. The difference is Nick Foles was a starting quarterback at one point, and
Okay.
so getting him like with that veteran mindset for that team was just perfect. I mean, he fit right in perfectly. Like he wasn't scared to throw the ball.
Right.
He wasn't scared to, hey, this is a big Super Bowl moment. He was ready. He
Yeah.
was ready. So when he came to Chicago, I ain't gonna lie, I was really excited about him. I didn't see nothing wrong with him. He just got when he came in when he started for I think it was Trubisky over
Yeah.
Trubisky. He
Yeah.
came in on the wrong side of the schedule. See, what Trubisky was winning, it was we were playing like
The
horrible
weaker
teams.
teams. Yep.
And so when Nick Foles would start, we were playing top notch playoff teams. And so
Yeah.
I was going back and forth with Bears fans. They were like, "Oh, look what Trubisky did. He won every game he got in." I'm like, "Yeah, but look who he was playing." Like Nick Foles got in on the wrong side of the schedule, and it wasn't like they were
Yeah.
big blowouts. They were just losses. And
Yeah.
so I personally still like Nick Foles. Ever since that, especially since that Super Bowl win he had, I'm like, hey, he'd be
Yeah.
a good backup.
He snapped in the Super Bowl. But do you think he came in with the Robert Parrish to the Bull syndrome? He's done and can't play as good as he used
Uh,
to.
I wouldn't say not so much to the Robert Parrish syndrome, but I do feel like I don't know. I feel like it was just the right person, the wrong time. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Just wrong timing.
Okay.
You know, yeah, that's what that was. And then we were still a mess too. Like, with you know, first of all, picking Trubisky, now it's just like, okay, who we gonna have behind him? We got Dalton, then we got Foles, and
Yeah.
it was a big mess. There was really no unity or no understanding with the team at that time. And so that's just in my opinion. But yeah, so I just think it was just wrong timing. That's what that was like.
Okay.
Right now, I think something like this, what we're dealing with, even though we have like a Beijing, we see that he can play. He's no punk and he can throw the ball.
Yeah.
Like Nick Foles have been good for like what we have right now.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And so with the Beijing thing, I'm still kind of reminded of when last year when yeah, it was last year when Dak Prescott got that hand injury, and you had was it Cooper Rush or
Yeah.
left? Your Rush came in and he's throwing the ball, winning the game for Dallas, touchdowns, and get him a new contract. Everybody's like, "Hey, look, I think we found the new starter. Dak gonna be out."
Hmm.
Dak comes right back in a little bit early, and just
Yeah.
like, "No, this is still the Dak's, Dak's team, even though it's still Dak." I mean, he still showed that hey, this is still his team.
Yeah. So
And
let's hope
so
Justin can do the same thing, man. I hope.
that's where I'm kind of getting this feeling
Yeah.
from. But hey, it's yeah, it's close.
They were saying some doctors were saying that the Bears were hiding something that he's actually far along more than what they were putting on. Maybe they sat Justin down just to watch the smoothness and the calmness of Beijing as he plays out there. Maybe he learned something today that he needs to calm down when he's out there and just play his game. Because I mean, watching his brother at Ohio State, man, he was killing it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Under Urban Meyer, yeah, he was.
So yeah, we'll
And
see.
I can see it having an effect when when you have little kids and there's toys laying around and your child's not thinking about the toy until they see another child play with it. Now it's just like, hey,
Man,
now maybe until you
man,
see
yeah,
somebody else might kind of
yep,
text you and check you for your spot.
yep,
You gonna come back in and do right. And again,
yeah,
that's what I think happened with Prescott. That chirp and start going around like, hey, maybe we might find a new quarterback. And he
yeah,
came back in and start killing it. And I think I'm hoping that's what happens with Justin Fields. Hey,
yeah,
sit down, let
yep.
you see somebody else playing with your toy on the field. Now you gonna come play with it and you gonna do right by
Exactly,
it. So
exactly.
that's what I'm hoping happens with Justin, and I still have faith in Justin. So what we it's just gonna have to play out. Like if he's
Yeah,
hurt, do not rush to come back. Like again, we not trying to, you know, we not like a game or two away from playoffs or anything like that.
right.
I mean, take your time, man. We
I agree.
still have a lot of work to do. Take your
I agree.
time, take your time, take your time.
I agree, man. And, Chicago, this is going to be the talk the whole entire week.
Oh yeah,
Justin or Tyson. Justin or Tyson. And it's going to be 60-40 down the line, I think. 60 for Tyson because of what he's done in the past two games. Unfortunately, that's what it's. So Justin's going to have to come back in and just straight ball out. He's going to have to so that can
he
switch out.
is,
I'm
he
just
is.
curious. I can't wait to listen to talk radio, talk YouTube, talk Twitter, talk everything to see what everybody's talking about with this game. Even the national commentators that were on today, I believe it was on Fox, was talking about that. That's going to be the talk of Chicago.
Oh,
It's gonna,
you
it's
know it.
going to be the talk.
As
Which
Bears
way do?
fans,
Yep,
they really get excited at any little thing that they see.
yep,
So I'm like, you already know it's gonna be the talk. You
exactly.
already know.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm glad they got a chance to see a win at Soldier Field. Man, it's been 10 games, dude. We haven't won in 10 games at Soldier Field. That's the
Yeah,
first game out of 10 games. I didn't know it was that bad.
yeah. It's been a while. And unfortunately, quite a few of those games have been close to where we've been doing very well, but just couldn't finish. So
Right.
just getting all excited. It's like getting this frenzy, and then it's just like, oh, now I gotta walk out the stadium knowing my team lost and my head hanging down.
Right.
That's terrible.
Right. Right. Exactly. So where do we go? Where do you think the Bears are going from here, man?
I think they're gonna ride this wave, and I think it's gonna be a positive direction. They just have to be excited but focused, not excited and get loose or silly and get big headed. It's just like, hey, yeah, we won, but remember, it's just against Vegas. We have
Right.
other tasks that are coming up, some tougher tasks that are coming ahead, and we have to keep this thing flowing. We got to stay focused. And so, I hope Beijing can stay calm, and collected like he is, and continue playing well. I hope Foreman can still keep running well. But just
Yeah,
like, hey, this is no time to get silly or get excited over one win.
I agree,
Um,
man.
again, I'm a big Kobe Bryant fan. I remember when he was there, you had guys like Jordan Hill and Nick Young and all these young cats on the
Yeah.
Lakers, and they was on like a 10-game losing streak, and they get one win, and they're on TV talking like they just won a round in the playoffs, and Kobe was on one of those late night shows, just looking like, I'm glad I didn't see this
Right.
because he would have ripped him a new one.
He sure would have.
Just
He
don't
sure
get
would have.
too excited. Hey, we won. I'm glad. Let's win the next one. Let's
Right.
focus. We got this team coming up. Hey, this franchise player right here. He's tough to stop. Let's game plan around him. Let's game plan around their defense. Let's see how we could. Let's look at this game and say how we can improve. And should have scored 42 and or
Yeah.
got to the field. Let's just stay focused. That's my main word for them is remain focused.
I agree, man. One game at a time. Who do
One
we
game
have
at a
up
time. We got to be
next?
back on track.
Yeah. Trying to look at the schedule and see who we got next. Is it a bye week?
Possibly, yeah, I believe we are on bye week because I looked at the schedule who everybody's playing. You got like Dallas and all them Seahawks playing, so
Okay.
I think it
Okay.
is our bye week if I'm not mistaken.
Much needed. I give Justin another week to heal up. So I'm quite sure he's going to be back then. He'll be back in 2 weeks. So that
Yeah.
quarterback controversy is going to go out the door, but it's
Hey, if
still
he
going to
gets back
be
in and starts
live.
bombing, best believe Beijing's gonna be in the second half, and I
Yeah.
honestly would support it.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. I agree. So what you got as far as college news, man? You the college man.
Oh well, them road ties keep on. They won again. They were getting blown out 20-7 by halftime by Tennessee in Tuscaloosa.
Ooh.
But hey, I said if any team's gonna come back in the second half, I have to admit, even though I don't like them, it would be Alabama. And so they came back raging,
Okay.
storming.
Okay.
They ended up scoring, I believe it was like 33 unanswered points, left Tennessee at 20. Right there in Tuscaloosa. Oklahoma had a tough battle with UCF,
Okay.
University of Central Florida. They ended up getting the win in the final minutes, so
Gotcha.
that was good. I believe also Ole Miss ended up beating Auburn. So, but going back to Alabama, they got LSU coming to the house next week, and
Oh,
everybody's like, "Hey, this is gonna be the game
that's
right
the
here."
game.
Yeah, so I'm a huge LSU fan, and I personally believe we could beat them, but our defense isn't the best right now.
Okay.
And so and it's in Alabama, so we it's gonna be an uphill battle. But I,
Ooh.
I still have faith that we can edge them out. I don't think it's gonna be no blowout,
Oh,
but
oh man. If they
yeah,
edge them out in Alabama, that's gonna be something, man.
yeah, they're gonna lose. Alabama gonna lose another game, but I'm just hoping that LSU can knock them out. That's my team right there. So
Okay.
yeah,
I'm gonna have to watch that one. I don't even watch college football because I just don't have the time, but I've
yeah,
got to watch
yeah,
that.
those games they come on early, then they come on late.
Right.
Sometimes maybe in the middle of the week, and yeah,
Right.
so here's some breaking news that I learned early in the week. This
Okay.
University of Michigan is under an investigation for possibly pulling a whole Belichick and New England Patriots. Basically,
What?
watching plays and reading, like basically reading plays at practices, and in all of a nutshell, cheating. And so,
Wow.
yeah, there's no
Wow.
confirmation of that, but they are under investigation right now. And
That's
hey,
crazy, man.
that's old Jim Harbaugh's team.
Oh, for real? That's
oh,
right,
oh, yeah,
man.
that's old Jim Harbaugh. So they've been in the mix. They've been in the top five for the past 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. So hey, not saying that they are, but hey, if it's true, that explains it.
Yeah, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah,
So, man,
yeah,
I
they
hope
are
that's
under that
not true, but
investigation.
man, oh man. So, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna start a tradition. My lucky lollipop when
Okay,
the Bears win. Lollipop, lollipop,
right.
lollipop.
Hey, it's a lollipop when we win. When we lose, it's just a straight up sucker.
Right, exactly.
That's those sucker loss.
Exactly, exactly. Well, it's been fun, man. This is Table Talk Sports, everybody. Make sure you hit the like button on Facebook. Make sure you hit the like button on YouTube and subscribe. Subscribe. Give us some subscribers out there as I talk with this lollipop, this winner's lollipop in my mouth. We be about the wins and the losses. We're true Bear fans, and we hope you are too. Again, question of the week: will the Bears keep Troy, not Troy, I keep calling him Troy, Tyson as a starter, or
Ice.
bring Justin back, Justin Fields back strong? Do you think he'll come back stronger, or do you think Beijing is going to take his job? Give us your comments down below. Let us know what you think, and we'll talk about it the next time we're on. We thank you so much for joining us here on Table Talk Sports. Again, I'm Les.
Your boy Tar, go Bear Cave.
Go Bears. All right. Y'all take it easy. We out.